Okay, so the train begins to stop. You feel it start to slow down. You hear the brakes engage. You all kind of like go forward a little bit, just from like it starting to kind of like slow down, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Whoa! We barely took off, guys. What's going on? Did we forget somebody?
No,
You're taking another.
You've been traveling through the night for like the last few nights.
Oh.
You hear on like the loudspeakers in your guys' rooms. Um, you hear Oscar say over the mic over the PA system that the train has what's the one I'm looking for here? Oh, right, sorry. That the train has started to is losing energy. It needs to be wound up again, and it's slowing down as a result.
You think he needs help, guys? Somebody want to go up there and find
Sure,
out?
he can do it himself, right? That's what he's programmed for.
I don't know.
We have
Don't know.
I'm just kind of
Do we know-
watching Oscar, and we'll see what he does. I am thoroughly interested in how this thing works.
Do we have a button to talk to him from here?
Well, it's all one big room, isn't it?
Well, he talked to us through this speaking device over here. That's how we heard him.
Yeah, because
so,
he's in the engine. That's why.
So can we talk back to him? Can we push a button and talk back?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Does anyone want to talk to Oscar and ask him if everything if he needs any
the
help?
thing is, right? I don't think any of us know how any of the characters know how the train actually works. So I don't think we'd know what the button does.
Well, I mean, the voice came from this thing over here. This thing. I heard the voice come from here, and there's
Right.
like, there's buttons on here, maybe.
Well, push the button.
I can press buttons.
Yeah, push the button, Haruto. See what he does.
Why don't you, brave
Beep, boop,
friend?
Boop, beep, beep, boop.
Why are you pressing it so many times?
There's more than one button. I don't know which one works.
Well, which one are you choosing?
The far left button. Press the far left button.
Okay. Yeah. So, well, I mean, all the buttons are labeled. Like you do see where it says like so it says the word engine car, and it shows like a talking piece on it, like a talking voice with like sound waves coming out of it.
I see the problem. Haruna can't read.
Oh, picture
Hey.
book.
Between the two of us, I think one of us can't do math and one of us can't read.
Haloruna
Alright,
just takes it and like smashes all the buttons.
I fist punch the left one that's past the engine room.
God.
Oscar, how long is this gonna take?
Mm-mm.
Oscar says like he says, take for what exactly? He says.
Push the button again and I speak. For you to, what did he say, guys?
Wind up the train.
Why? Yeah.
Wind up the train. How long is that gonna take?
He says, well, he says it should only take a few moments. He says, but he says I have some good news and some bad news.
Oh joy.
He says, which would you like first?
You guys see Mina roll her eyes.
I'll take the good news.
Okay.
You're not dead yet.
Sorry, I was chewing a Skittle.
Who takes so
John.
long to chew a Skittle?
Taste the rainbow.
Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear.
Nothing.
Are you eating your children's Halloween candy, Sean?
No, I don't have any kids.
Oh,
Are
did you
eating
steal those
your
from
neighbor's
kids?
kids' Halloween candy?
He went trick or treating. It's his candy.
I'm an adult. I just bought my own candy.
Yeah, I'm an adult.
Did you buy it on discount?
Also, I beat up some kids and took their candy too.
I knew it.
It's like, Spider-Man costume. I hate spiders. And I just punched him right in the stupid little
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, give me a candy,
You were
Spider-Man.
dressed as J. Jonah Jameson, and she got by principle. You just had to do it.
Yep. Honestly, I'd love to dress as J. Jonah Jameson and just rant about everything on Halloween. That'd be great. Take a cigar and then get kicked out because there's no smoking.
Was
Wear a
Oscar
black-
always chewing a Skittle?
No, that was me. Sorry, I try to chew faster, but I have arthritis in my jaw and it kind of hurts. Sorry.
Bad
Okay.
news? What's the good news?
Oh, okay. So the good news is yes. The good news he says is the good news is that he says so. The good news is that the station does have a charging does have a wind up booth. He says you want the bad news?
Halruna punches the button again.
Yeah.
Lay it on us.
He says the bad news is he says based on the trajectory of how he says based on how fast this train's slowing down, we're gonna stop around 100 feet short of it. He says. So we're gonna have to somehow get the train from and like as he's saying that like the train slows down to a crawl. He says we have to and like eventually it stops as he's talking. He says, well, we're gonna have to somehow get the train from here to the to the charging thing. He says to the wind up thing.
Oh, so we're not at the I think he's trying to say we're not at the location for us to power up, which means I push the button. Oscar,
Yeah.
are you asking us to get out and push?
I mean, he says not in a literal sense, but more on the figurative sense. He says.
What does that? Ask him what that means, please.
I punch the button. Oscar, please say that again, but this time use more layman terms.
Oh, he says, "Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyway, so here's the thing: a figurative is like, a figurative is like, it's like a word of phrase or a turn of phrase. It's just like, it's not something to be taken literally. Something literally is like, you're supposed to actually do it. You know what I mean?
Punch the button. So figuratively, you want us to get out and push.
Yeah, figuratively, get out and push. Literally, I don't think you have the strength to do that. He says you have to find some other way to do it.
Halruna,
Aw, man.
just ask Oscar
Oh,
if what he needs us to do, because I don't want to push this train if we have to.
All right, guys. All right, let me see. No, Oscar. Tell us exactly what you want us to do for you.
Your call is important to us. We'll get right back to you.
All right. He doesn't answer you.
Oh, shit.
As about a minute later, he opens the door.
Oh, scared me. Hello, Oscar.
And he says,
Here, guys. He's here.
And he says, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. He says,
Figuratively,
Or literally.
literally show us.
yeah, he says, no, literally. He says, he says, I'm not able to give out figurative things. He says, it's not something we're programmed for.
Okay, well, hypothetically, I don't understand what you're saying.
He says, he says, he doesn't say anything. That's a,
Use your words, Oscar. Oh, Oscar.
he says that, he says, oh wait, okay, sorry. So you say hypothetically, say it again.
I make stuff up as I go there, son. I don't.
You don't remember what you
Mina,
said?
Mina, play that back.
Hypothetically,
Roll back
hypothetically, let's assume that we don't know what you want. You need to be more specific.
We literally. Oh
Yeah.
no. Literally.
Is there
literally.
anything? Is there anything ethereally that we can do to
Ethereally.
to make this happen? Do I need to get outside and make a wish?
Oh,
Did,
he says, "Oh, do you know the wish spell?" Because that would solve problems.
Did Oscar?
Hang on. Let me cast this. I wish he would speak clearly.
Wah, wah. So
Did it work?
did he come in through like a door inside the cabin, or did he come in from like the door we came in when we got on the train?
Yes, that one, the second one.
Okay.
That was multiple choice, not true and false. It's just
Last one.
yeah, last one. Got it.
So the exit door. He came out the exit door instead of an interior door.
No,
And we
no,
did-
he came out the entrance door.
Oh, okay.
It's the same door.
I guess because the cart on the other side of us is the coal cart, right? So I don't think you can walk through coal.
Well, no,
I don't know.
the coal cart is in front of your guy. Is in front of your guys' cabin.
Right, and he came from the one in front of that one, which is the engine.
Yeah. Yep.
He just got up.
So there-
He disembarked, walked all the way down to our car, and opened the door. Walked right on.
Okay, so there's not a gangway over the top of the coal cart. Okay, got you.
The wish
Yeah.
work, Oscar. Do you feel inclined to tell us exactly, literally, ethereally, figuratively,
Specifically,
exactly what you want from us? What do we need to do for you?
Okay. He says,
Skittles.
"Sorry."
Skittles, guys. Does anyone have check the kitchen, mess area? Skittles. You have to bribe Oscar with Skittles.
I'm sorry. I really like Skittles. Okay. they were buy one get them for $1, and I couldn't resist.
Wait.
Okay, but anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah. So Oscar says, "Okay." Okay, so it's clear that wish didn't work because you're still having trouble understanding me. So he says, "This is what I need you to do." He's going really slow too.
Halruna gets a paper and pen.
So
Pen.
he says, and he-
Parchment and writing apparati. Great, Oscar. I got you.
okay, and he says, "Okay, so I need you," and he points to all of you. Oh, also he leads you off the train, by the way, to show you what to signify what he's talking about. And he says, "I need all of you to get this train moving again." And he's pointing to the train, and he says, "But to get it moving again, though, we have to charge it. But to charge it, you have to move it up to there." And like he points to like a he points to like a wind up like station like from the last one that's around 100 feet away. And he says, "Do you understand?"
Oscar is
Oh, way to go, Sharon.
literally telling us to move train
Our asses.
to charge. Okay, what's next?
He says, "That's it."
And how do you
Okay.
propose we do this, Oscar?
I say we try the pushing method.
Come
I
right
don't know.
ahead.
We could try.
He says, "I'm just an automaton. I don't know. That's not for me." He says,
Okay.
"He says,
We
he
could
says,
try.
you're the humans, right? You're supposed to figure this stuff out."
I'm not a human.
I'm a dwarf, sir.
Oh,
How dare you?
Goliath.
he,
Throw my
he said-
helmet.
he says, "Wait, you're the ones we hired to do this, right? Isn't it your job to figure that out?"
We need to be problem solvers as well as detectives, as well as hired muscle, as well as literal note writers. Okay. Okay. So, ideas?
How big is the engine on this thing?
It's about like a normal.
So 50, 60 feet long. That's pretty big. First thing, we're gonna have to uncouple the cars because we're not gonna push the whole train.
Yeah, okay, see? You're using your noodle. I like this girl. All right.
So uncouple the engine from the coal car. So that means we're gonna have to push it forward, charge it, and then push it back.
Is
Back up.
is the engine something that can be taken off
No,
engine car?
Is it?
Is there a charging aspect to it that can be removed, charged,
Component.
and brought back? Yeah, component.
He says no. He says that the wind-up component is part of the engine itself.
All right. I was trying to use my noodle too, but
yeah, it looks like the most straightforward one is the answer. We're gonna have to uncouple the car and try to push it the 100 feet.
we got this, guys. I mean, feel pretty good. Pretty strong.
We're at a train station, right? Is there anybody else around?
We're like 100 feet away from it, so I can maybe.
Mina's probably gonna
Yes,
go
you
look and see if there's anybody at the train station that can help us move it.
Okay, yeah. So this is what you see. To the left of you is like a stream. Not a stream. It's like a river that goes to the train station. And behind there, you see a boat. To the right of you, you see a bandstand. It looks like three. It looks like it's sort of like probably like a 10-foot haul tie structure. 10-foot haul tie structure. You see three automatons on there. They look rusted. They aren't moving. There's a pavilion over top of them.
Oh.
And then you also see there's like a building behind there that with like stairs leading up into it. It looks like an educational institution.
So you said there was a river?
Yes, yep. And then it's to the left. It's inside the train station, and there's a boat behind. Behind the train.
So it's not like we could put it on a boat and take the boat down the river, because that would make it float and like it would be lighter.
I don't think we
That
could put a
train would-
train on a boat.
No.
Train is on the boat. Train's on the boat.
I don't think that would work.
This mother effing choo-choo's on a boat.
Hey, do we see any people around other than the three? Well, you said three rested automatons.
Yes, you do see a guy kind of staying. Like you see a guy. He's like beside he's like down at the base of the steps, like near like one of the near the near
Are there
one of the-
other
near one of the handrails.
automatons since we're still in the town?
So
Or
it's
is
like
there
station-
other automatons that
So
we
there's a
could
guy. Sorry.
rope in help?
You don't see. You just see the three inactive ones on that bandstand in the pavilion.
Inactive.
And you said there's a guy standing at the stairs at the bottom of the train station platform. Is that what you said?
Yep, and then you don't see any people on the boat. But if you want to, you can investigate it.
I think I'm gonna go talk to the guy standing at the stairs. So yeah, I'm gonna go talk to this guy at the stairs and ask him if there's anybody around that can help us move the train.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so this guy seems Like, what do you say to him when you get up to him?
Well, I like, hi, we have a problem, as you can see, and she kind of turns and waves at the train, being 100 feet short of the platform.
Helruna waves back.
No, Helruna.
We need to get the train closer to the platform so it can be wound up and charged, so we can continue on our journey. Do you have anybody around here that can help us decouple and push the train up enough to get it charging?
He says, I mean, there's students here, but I don't think they could help you out. He says, this is more of a university than like a strongman's thing. He says,
Yeah, but
Put your
I'm sorry.
brains
I'm
together.
way far away. I didn't hear
Yeah.
any of this. I'm sorry.
Do they not have like an athletic department?
Department.
he says we did, but it got closed down because no one really joined it.
Yeah, get your football team. I mean, your soccer team over here.
What about
he
what about
he asked,
the
"What's soccer?"
what about
And I say, qu'est-ce que c'est?
What a varsity sports with a D&D college.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
what about the
Oh,
what about the automatons in the bandstand? Are they inactive?
Yes, yep.
Maybe they just need to get charged.
You do see a door leading into a. You do see a door that looks like it leads into like the stone structure that's like house that like they're sitting on top of.
So a stone
Yeah.
structure on the station platform?
Yeah. So there's the automaton bandstand. They're sitting on a stone structure that's about 10 feet up, and on that structure is a door. It looks metal.
Heavy metal.
Okay.
Mm.
I guess Minara's gonna go look and knock and see if she can find anybody inside.
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knock. You don't hear anyone inside.
Okay, she's gonna jiggle the door handle carefully. See if it opens or if it's locked.
Doors are deadly with D&D.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear anything. You just hear like the metal, like your fist hitting the metal.
Is there any windows?
There is not.
Okay. Minara sighs and walks back to the train. I guess we're gonna have to do this ourselves.
They don't have like a
Awesome.
phone. They don't have an extra phone charger or an extension cord or nothing.
Alruna's excited. Guys, I think we can do this. I really do.
Is Oscar still outside with us? Or no?
No, he's still in
He's
the train.
eating
Okay,
Skittles.
Oil flavor.
So- I guess.
Oscar, if we get Oscar to help, we get those couple of guys there. Every bit helps. Every little bit helps.
Well, the guy at the stairs didn't seem like he was interested in helping.
Ah, lovely.
Or anybody in the school or whatever that's here, so it looks like it's going to be up to us. First thing we'll have to do is somebody needs to check with Oscar to make sure that the brakes are not engaged.
Ooh.
And then we
I
can
I didn't think of that.
decouple the car and see if we can push it.
Emily kind of sighs and mumbles under her breath. Oh, may the Earth Mother bless us somehow. Okay, Oscar. How much force is needed to wind up whatever mechanical abomination is in the train?
A lot, he says. He says 1.21 gigawatts. He says.
God.
So we need a bolt of lightning.
I have Thunder Wave.
Oh, I
Huh?
have static electricity. He starts scraping his feet on the floor.
So you saying that Helruna can't do it by herself?
I mean, she can try.
Would it be safe?
I don't know. He says.
How do you not know?
He says. I'm not,
For
he says.
form's sake, he takes off his gloves and he
He says,
goes
"I'm
outside
not-"
and starts pushing.
He says. I'm not. He says. I'm not versed in human physiology. He says.
All
Okay,
right.
let me.
Well,
simplify
Oscar
it.
can help
Will
push
it,
too.
Will it electrify someone or burn someone to death if they were to touch it?
What, the engine or the
Yes.
train?
The whatever
Coupling
is used.
to undo the coupling.
No, to wind it up ourselves.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, he says. I mean, I guess you could try it, but I don't think it's gonna work. Gotta be very. He says it's. He says it's got to be very specific. He says.
Hmm.
It's got to act. He says it's got to activate the. He says it's got to activate a part in there.
So you're saying it takes a firm hand? Is that correct?
Mina kind of just cocks her head and then looks at Oscar and goes, "There's not a winch control for this place, is there?"
He says to you. Well, I mean, this is my first time being here. He says. I mean, I know just as much as you do about it.
So off table, they have winch controls for this. It's two platforms on either side, or two standalone things on either side that you can hook the train to, and it's a winch that will pull the train forward.
Is it the thing where they pump on either side? Like,
This does not have that.
Yeah. Well, it's they have it on on either side of the tracks. It's a winch control, so if they have to pull a train forward, they can pull it forward.
Right, but this area doesn't have that. That was never installed
Okay.
on this one. Sorry.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
what do I roll? I'm out in the back of the train pushing.
Well, you might
Who
have
else was trying to push?
We got to
just-
decouple the train. We
is
gotta
it
decouple first.
uncoupled yet? Right.
Yeah, and we got to make sure, Oscar, are the brakes on or off?
He says the brakes are off right now. He says.
Okay.
Screw it, I'm rolling.
Oh, decouple it
Holy
first.
crap, it's a natural one.
Yeah. So, somehow you're not sure how, but as you try to push this train, you're not sure how, but you disengage the brakes, and the train ends up going back like about 20 feet.
Going backwards.
Yeah.
I got it moving.
In the wrong
That's
direction.
the wrong,
Wrong
way.
way.
That's the wrong way, Orkin. I thought dwarves were supposed to be good with mechanics.
Dwarves are very positively motivated. I'm doing something.
Was Oscar in the engine room when this conversation was happening? Can he please tap the brakes again? Like,
No, he's out there with you guys.
oh, he came out.
Remember, we came out and showed you guys all this.
Okay.
Do I need to make a dexterity saving throw or something?
I mean, are you standing right behind it on the track?
Yeah, I'm pushing.
Oh, okay.
I'm pushing
yeah.
the damn train, boy.
Roll me a dex save throw. Roll me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
With
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
I'm getting
because
spared the dying already.
you're like behind like a probably like a 10-ton
Run
train.
Okay. Well, I rolled an 18 and then I rolled a 16, so I have a 16.
Okay. Yeah.
Which makes it a 14.
Okay. Yeah. You're able to climb. You watch as you try to push this thing, and as you try to push this thing, this train, and it starts like backing up, looks like it's coming towards you now, instead of going forward, and you're able to scramble kind of like just in the nick of time out of the way of it.
So wait a minute. So it was uncoupled. He was pushing right at the back of the engine, in between the coal car, and he's about to get smooshed. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
he's at the back of the train. It's not
The very
not
back of the train,
uncoupled
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He hit a he accidentally hit the disengage something, which caused it to slide backward 20 feet.
20 feet. That means it stops at 20 feet?
Yeah, so now it's
On its
120 feet away from the thing.
Right.
While Emily's watching this, she leans over to Manure and she goes, I don't know much about trains. This is very poorly designed, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's let's make sure those brakes are on so we can uncouple it. All right, and then we release the brakes because we don't want it to accidentally slide back anymore, just an accident.
We need-
So,
Minara,
does
Minara,
does Orchid hear this?
Oh,
do you want to come back, Orkin? Come.
No. Does Orchid hear this conversation? Are they outside too?
yeah. I think
Yeah,
so,
we've
right?
all,
Minara,
Okay.
yeah, we've all been
Minara
out.
speaks up and says, "Go to the coal car, engage the brakes. With the brakes disengaged on the engine, we'll be able to push it."
Excellent. I like the way your noodle works, Mina. So Orkin's the one that engages the brake.
Well, no, it re-engaged on its own.
Okay.
I was just seeing if I was going to start pushing again.
Hold on. I know you're excited. Hold on.
Who's the strongest ones among us?
Probably
There we
Helruna.
go.
Yeah, we can all push at the same time, group effort. I think we do a much better job of all of us pushed at once.
But it still needs to be decoupled.
Well, so we got the brake on the coal
Yeah.
car, and we have the brake released on the engine, and the uncoupling, it sounds like somebody who's breaking up.
Yeah.
But the uncoupling, do we need a mediator for that? Like someone...
Minara, you see Minara kind of just like roll her hammer in her hand and says, "Give me a minute." And she walks over to where the coupling is, double checks to make sure that the coal car's brakes are on, and she starts banging the pin out of the coupling.
She is so handy.
Okay,
So
yeah.
grateful.
Yeah, so you do that. You were able to separate the two cars.
All right. I say we all push at the same time. So I think we could all together could get this sucker to move.
Are we all together
Yeah, pretty much.
when this
I
is
suppose
said?
so.
Because does Orkin just hear push?
Orchid, you were supposed to come up to the coal cart. You should be up by us.
Are you still talking to that one guy by the? Did you want to by the stairs?
No.
Tina
I went
already
over
had
there.
walked
And,
Came
back.
back.
I already came back and decoupled the cars.
Yeah, she's been with us. Oscar's been chewing his Skittles, just getting some entertainment, I guess.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oscar, are you gonna help push too, or are you gonna just stand there? And
Did you say push? I'm going to start pushing.
and
Get over here, Orkin.
Mina
Come
Luna-
on.
And Mina says it like that, with that tone of voice, like, "Really, dude? Come help."
Yeah, sorry. Like, if the chewing's getting annoying, I'll stop.
No, it's,
No.
Oh, no. It's just an ongoing gag. That's
if
all.
you stop chewing them, then we can't tease you for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's just, how dare you? So, now push.
Orkin, I know you're really excited about
Push? What?
No. Come stand over
Push.
here. Come stand by us right here.
But push.
Come in Sie here, Frau. Come in Sie here.
9?
Ja. Wait, no, da.
Da.
Ah.
No, it is Ja, Da is Russian.
Da?
Ah
Oh,
is
that's
German.
right.
Ja is German.
No, wait a minute. Yes.
Ah
What?
is German.
Yeah.
With a D? Da.
Yeah, Russian
Da
is,
is Russian.
Russian is niet.
Really?
That's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that's all they say is no. Sorry.
Orkin, for the
Rick.
love of Shantea, come join the group. Please.
Sure, for Shania, I will do it.
That's
All
not
right. All right, everybody, put both hands on the engine.
For the
back
love of
the
porn, let's get
engine.
going. On the engine.
hands. Yes.
Oh.
All right,
Engine.
everybody. We're gonna push. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Everybody's got good shoes on, good grip on the ground. Ready?
I suppose.
You're all gonna
All right.
push.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, all of you roll me a d20 with disadvantage, please.
This is it.
Oh boy, baby.
Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? No, roll with advantage. Why not? You're all helping each other.
Yeah, we get
Oh.
the help
Teamwork.
the help action. So yeah,
Is there anything to add to it?
Nope.
Strength or nothing?
just
Just a straight roll.
it's
well-
strength check.
Yep, just a strength check.
Okay, that would be a 22.
I
Okay.
got 18
That's
plus
Okay, go ahead.
6.
Oh,
24.
That's a dirty
I got
20.
18.
That's a dirty 20 for Mina.
Hey, I got an 18 with no
Whoa!
bonuses. I'm a strong druid.
Dude, we are pushing so hard right now. All of us.
Oh, we didn't stretch.
Okay.
before,
Push
so-
it.
Push!
Stretch.
Push it!
Ah!
Dun, 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 dun,
What everyone
get?
dun.
I got 24.
You got 24?
I got 24.
Plus 6.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, all of you, like, those are all really good rolls, and you all, like, put your all into it.
We all get hernias.
No. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? But,
No, no.
No, don't listen to
me.
the short guy.
Not me.
no, this is what happens, and you all kind of feel like the train start to move.
Guys, we're doing it!
And all of a sudden,
We're doing it!
and then all of a sudden, like all of you, like all of your arms just feel like very tired, and as you hear like the train just like screech along the tracks, and you successfully moved it 1 inch.
Guys, we moved it!
Oh, God.
Actually moved
Actually,
it.
I moved it 20 feet.
Team effort.
I don't think this is going to work.
I think we are screwed.
You know what? Could I just stand away a bit?
I have
We'll
a
be fine, right?
feeling. I have a feeling this is a dead end, guys. I think we have to hoof it from here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
How far are we
far-
away
Oscar?
from our destination?
Like in general, or like from
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
our
in
our
general.
original destination was the asylum, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, right. Well, okay, so this is the asylum.
Oh my God, we were here
What?
the whole time.
Is this here where you could just grab your bags and gone?
I thought we were at a
We
school.
were here the whole time.
It can be both.
Oscar, why did you say we arrived at our destination?
You never asked.
Well, he's trying to get home. He's trying. Wait, and he's staying with us, right? He's our ride home, right?
Well, not
Is
if
this
he's
a
gonna have
round trip?
Yeah.
How do we? Oh shit.
You
Well,
know, I'm not too fond of automatons, but Oscar, you are the worst one I've ever met.
to-
I mean, seriously, he was
Truthfully.
petting an automaton horse that couldn't feel. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
expect?
Oscar, I'm sorry, you're setting the bar real low for you guys.
Whoever is standing next to Mina, you hear her growl in frustration.
Well,
Okay.
I'm really proud of us guys. I mean, we did move this heavy beast of a machine. I mean, seriously, that is a huge thing that we just did here. It's
Haruna,
yes.
I can't
Yeah.
feel my arms.
I mean, that's good. That just means like you're
means
you're
it's
gonna get more
working.
muscle. You're gonna get more muscle after this. You're gonna be so beefy. I'm telling you.
If I want muscle, I would just fast track me being able to wild shape.
Oh wait, you could have wild shaped into some big beast of an
No.
animal, like an
Not
elephant
yet.
or
Not
something.
yet. She's not that far in her training yet.
Oh.
I never get that far. I always set something on fire. It was rough time. Okay.
Oh, hey guys, look, I got a spell. It says move train.
Hey, look at that. Move
So-
trainaturgy, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
train a church.
I have a question for Oscar the Skittleman.
Get Oscar's
Are you able to complete this mission with us, or because you're not able to get the train to the charging station, does that mean you're now out of commission?
He says negative. He says someone still needs to grab the train once it gets charged.
Damn it.
And pray tell, how is that going to happen?
Oh no, that's for you guys to figure out.
God dang it.
But these signs are bad.
Wait. Okay. So there are automaton horses. Okay, you get enough horses, we can pull this sucker. Oh, we just need to find out where the nearest automaton horse.
Stable.
Thank you. Yes. I'm feeling
Or
pretty
unstable.
stable
We'll take
after
any
that.
automaton horses they have.
I am feeling quite stable after that. It was a great workout, I have to say.
Okay.
Yes, we need to find the nearest automaton horse.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if y'all want to go searching for one, feel free.
Well, if we're at our destination, maybe we can find somebody in the school
Oh,
slash
so-
asylum? Is it
Okay.
asylum or is it a school?
It's both.
Do we need Oscar for this assignment?
No.
Okay, so his mission is to get the train to the station, which is 129 feet. And I math.
So we can just say, Oscar, I don't know. Sounds like it's your problem.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
Oh, I mean, he said just you'll still have to transport him, back to where we came.
That's what I was originally asking when I said, are you out of commission? And he said
Wow.
that. So we
Well-
still need to somehow, maybe at some point, we will come across more people, more helpful than station charging guy there, who would be able to, we can ask along the way how do we,
Yeah, Minora raises her hand and says, I think we should leave it for a later problem.
That's future us problem, yes.
is
Orkin raises his hand and goes, "Ow!" and then puts it back down.
that
Arm
means
still
the
hurts.
muscles are building, Orkin. It's a good feeling.
Yes, but I'm jealous. She can't feel her arms, but I can feel everything.
So is everybody like their arms are just loosey goosey, and as they walk,
Yeah, we're
all,
like
like,
flinging
rubber.
around.
Emily's just like barely holding on to her staff. Like, ugh. No, but she's using her staff to like hold herself up. Like, walking cane.
So, all right, guys, grab our packs and stuff from inside, and as we head out.
Okay.
Head out.
Have you all taken a shower by this point, or is it just Aruna?
We were on the train for like days and days and days. He said.
Yeah, but I would think after this we should probably all take a shower individually to make sure.
Also,
You
just
were gonna say something else. We should all take a shower.
like
Individually.
together.
No, that would be confusing for the little robot man.
Oh, plus I think,
You guys are all sweaty now. Come on.
plus I think we might get delisted on YouTube then too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I think?
There's
I
a
think we
river
should take-
splash.
I think we should take a little friend who Haruna talked to in the shower. I've honestly, I forgive you. Well, not forgive you, but I apologize. I thought you were talking to yourself. It's okay.
Yeah, he
He
don't
is,
talk.
wouldn't he?
He don't talk too good. That little guy. Oh.
Did you
Playing.
take a successful shower?
Yes, I got clean.
Then he did
This
great.
Haruna
Yeah,
is
this-
clean.
This Luna is clear.
Clean. I do recommend. If you haven't,
Yeah.
definitely.
Little
I'm good.
showers.
Showered.
I'm good. I didn't get all dirty or sweaty or nothing, so I'm good.
Okay, so to recap, we're grabbing our stuff off the train and going.
Yeah.
All right.
Minora makes the comment that maybe if we're lucky and the heir is still here, he might have a better idea of how to move this train to get it charged.
Also, I kind of realized I messed up earlier.
Oh.
Okay, so let me say this: the 10,000 miles is the full length of this track. There's no way to like get this train to go backward. So essentially, you have to like circumnavigate like around the Earth to get back to where you were. If that makes sense.
Wait, I mean,
No.
wouldn't this just be like a train track for the city? Like there's a big loop in the city? Because it's a Veladalon, like, automaton city that's like, I don't know. I didn't realize everywhere would have this train.
Well, it's not like it's not everywhere. Everywhere. It's just like a very like it's like kind of like a straight. It's not really like a straight line, but
We had to take a boat to get here. So this isn't an island?
oh wait, shit.
Oh no.
Dang it. Okay.
That's how we take showers.
Oh man. Okay. Man, I screwed up somewhere, and I don't know where I screwed up at.
You have to drive all the way around the island to get back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No. That makes sense because you had to take a boat to get there because you couldn't take the train to get there because you didn't know there was a train to get there.
Ah, the Skittles are kicking in.
Yep.
Skittle
Alright,
me this.
So
Skittle me this.
okay, so all right.
So
Orchid's grabbing his
we
stuff.
are not really taking the train to get back. Because that would be a long ass ride to
It
get
appears not.
back.
Hmm?
Well, if this is
Hello.
a school and an asylum, maybe we'll be lucky and there's a mage here who can portal us back.
Powerful magic that is.
A wizard. I don't know why I said mage. A wizard. The portal us back.
A wizard did it.
So this
Yeah.
is a school in Veladalon, right? And so this is like a city of automatons, and so they're all about like science and not necessarily magic.
No, this is a completely different city.
Oh.
So essentially, think of it like you were in Valladolid, and then you've been traveling for like about 3 days. You've traveled probably like a good like 600-700 miles, and you're in just like you're just like in a completely different place of the Forgotten Realms.
Kind of like
Like a
DC,
fairy.
kind of like DC to Boston.
Yeah.
But with fairies.
Wait, how far did we travel?
To another plane?
No, we're in a Burnus.
We didn't take a plane, we took a train.
What about an automobile?
Automobile?
No. I see what you're trying to do.
This is Feywild, you said?
Faerun.
Oh, Faerun.
What's that? What's that?
It's a map.
That's where Baldur's Gate is.
This is Baldurn. Why does he have so many fucking gates?
I don't know.
Speaking
Man.
of which, how far are we from Waterdeep?
Oh, it's Faerun, you said?
Yes.
Alright, I'm writing that down.
It's like it's FAERU with like a little fucking arrow pointing at it, and then
Okay.
end.
This is a map of Faerun though.
I don't need your map, I already have
Oh god damn it! Really?
it. What?
So-
Your mental map?
It says, this file is too big to pose. It's like, fuck you, Discord.
You all got Nitrado. You can't do that.
Yeah, so you don't have Nitro. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna get Nitro either.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, I'm sure if you just look up Faerun map, you'll find it.
I'll go on Reddit.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are we?
This is actually a Reddit post. I'll just link the Reddit post. That was good thinking there, Kirsten. Thank you.
Aha, thank you.
There we go. Okay, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
So we discovered we were where we wanted to be.
Yeah. That's it.
And we are leaving the charging of the train up to future us problem, I guess.
Future.
Phew.
Sorry.
I love Squidward. He's great. Honestly, SpongeBob in general is just awesome. Also, SpongeBob's getting a Magic the Gathering secret lair, and I cannot wait.
Oh my god.
This would be
Who's
great.
gonna run the SpongeBob deck?
I mean, I volunteer as tribute. Probably run a Squidward deck because Squidward
I
is
have the D&D cards.
nice.
Are we actually on the Faerun map?
Yeah, you're in favor.
Like,
Where
where
is
are we again?
Avalon? Like in
Forgotten Forest.
it's a big map, and I don't know where we are.
Yeah, are we north, east, south, or west of on the map?
I will say you are in this general direction.
What general direction?
This one right here. Okay, to be more specific, I will say that you are by I'll say that you're by Tethir, down at the bottom left of the map. Above,
Bottom left.
yeah, above Kalimshan.
Above Kalishan?
Yeah, you're above. Yeah, you're at Tethir.
Okay.
So we're by the Shining Sea? Is that what that says?
You're above it.
Okay. Where it's like yellow.
I see.
Therefore, I am.
Uh-huh.
So are we on the on an island or are we on the mainland?
You're on.
He wants us to be on the mainland.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're landlocked on one side. Otherwise, the train issue will come up again.
I don't like how there's a swamp called the Spider Swamp.
It's full of spiders.
Oh
Big giant
Also full of
spiders.
swamp.
It's the domain of Loth.
joy. We love Loth in here.
So, what time of the day was it when we arrived? Is it nighttime or is it daytime?
It's daytime. It's probably it's morning.
So we pack up our gear and
Yeah,
ask
and
the
head
gentleman on the steps, where is the asylum?
Yeah.
Is that what you ask him?
We should probably ask him if
Sorry.
he knows the guy's name that we're looking for. Anybody remember what his name is?
Hans.
It's Hans, yes.
Yeah,
Hans
Hans.
Gruber.
No, not Hans Gruber.
Oh,
Hans Vorarlberg.
Vorarlberg.
Rollberg.
I was looking for a Yippee-ki-yay sign.
No.
Oh, yes. Just, no.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Morgan, go talk to the dude on the stairs.
You need to get to the Okaman.
Okay, why am I talking to the dude on the stairs?
Okaman?
Pokemon.
Oakmont?
Gotta catch 'em all. Oakham. Sorry. So why am I trying to
Ask him
capture Okamon?
directions to the asylum and
Pokemon Asylum.
mention Hans. That we're looking for Hans Fengelborg or whatever his name is.
Okay. All right.
Vorarlberg.
All right. Orkin goes and asks the dude where Hans Gruber is,
No.
Where's the asylum?
and then ask him to get into my Pokeball.
No.
He says, well, this place used to be an asylum, he says.
Oh.
Before it became a university, he says.
Oh, so
So, what happened to the people being cared for inside? Where did they go?
Huh?
Where did the patients go?
He says,
So
"I
they
don't know."
closed down the hospital, the asylum entirely, and just
Yeah,
So-
yeah. He says, yeah, he says around, he says around, 10 years back they closed it down. He says,
say we go to the headmaster.
okay, yeah, you can do that.
Should go find the headmaster so we can get more information about this asylum.
Yeah. Yeah, as we walk there, Amity, in complete disbelief of the situation that we're all in, she goes, "So, this woman, her son gets sent away, and she has no idea that the asylum her son was kept in is was no longer an asylum before she died.
Well,
Unbelievable."
the big guy told us that she hasn't heard from him in 20 years, so
Yes, but you would think she would keep tabs with the asylum itself.
you think as a mother she'd keep tabs of her own child, but then there we go.
Well, welcome to the American tax healthcare system, people.
You can definitely tell that Minora's like kind of tiffed about that whole thing. Like, he's your kid and you sent him away because your father didn't like him.
Her husband.
He got hurt and he was not very much there anymore.
Well, there was
He was
something there because
changed.
he was creating all these automatons. If he has the brain capacity to come up and invent all these things, then it's not like he was a vegetable.
I think
we didn't
he
even
was
bother
described as
asking.
a savant like Sandal and Dragon Age.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
But did we not bother to ask?
We didn't get into too details. I mean, what did
Well,
the file say?
Yeah, that's Minora's
the
basing
file
that.
say that?
She's been studying the dossier since we left, so
Does the dossier say what exactly?
yeah, it
going
basically
on?
gives the history of the family somewhat, and then what happened to the boy, and that he was the one that was creating all the schematics and inventing all the automatons that are now all over Valdolen.
Mhm.
Well, the driver also told us this.
But it just goes the dossier goes into more detail.
Fetid.
Yeah.
Fetid
Fetid, yeah.
was the big guy. Yeah.
Also, this dossier was created like 20 years ago.
Wait.
It has
I was gonna say because
the inform-
he got hurt when he was 5, and he got sent
Yeah.
away when he was 10, and for 10 years he was still sending home schematics and things like that with designs.
Mhm.
He's 20 years old, but then at 20 years of age he stops writing back, and he's
Yes.
been MIA since he's been 20 years old, and that was 20 years ago. Is that correct?
right.
Yeah, and then 10 years ago, the asylum got switched over to a university.
And the dossier is basically 20 years old because it only has up until he stopped corresponding. They don't have anything after that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we definitely need to talk to the headmaster to find out
The history.
who used to be in charge of the asylum. Like, how
Right.
did that transaction take place, so that we can go to them,
And
find
it's-
maybe previous employees.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
asking
see
them.
if there's anybody like a gardener, anybody who worked here when it was an asylum, so they might have
Yeah.
some leads on where he may or may not be. He may actually still be here, but if not, that's a avenue we can explore.
All right. So should we ask this guy right here, standing right here, sitting on the steps right there? Should we ask him where is the headmaster's office located?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I nominate Orkin. He's very quiet.
What?
Oh, ask where the headmaster's office is, or the dean, or what is it called here?
Be headmaster.
Yeah. Sorry, I was typing something.
It's okay. I was Orkin was like observing the fine architecture of the stonework on this university.
Vulcan,
Building.
stop stone gazing and be social.
But it's so beautiful. I mean, what?
Do you want my paper and writing apparatus, and you can etch it for your keepsake?
I could take a charcoal etching. So what are we doing?
Orkin, you're gonna ask the guy on the stairs where the headmaster's office is.
Hey, stair guy.
He says, "Hey, dwarf guy, what you want?"
What they said.
Also, this is an elf, by the way, so he's like 6.5 feet tall.
Greetings
Okay.
and salutations.
Well, he'll be looking down at about his belly button level.
Pretty much.
So, okay, so where's the one dude with the thing?
Oh, he says, "Oh, he's over there somewhere with the other thing." He says, "How about you be more descriptive, huh?"
Okay.
Oh,
I can be descriptive,
college
sir.
kids. These college kids these days.
Emily just starts to drag Orkin away. And she's, apologies, where can we find the headmaster?
He says, "Oh, hey, look at that! Someone with manners, finally." He says, "Thank you." And he says, "Yeah,
Spits on a
so,
building.
huh?
Orkin spits on the ground.
Okay." He points up the stairs. He says, "Okay, so you go up these stairs and you take a left. And at the far end of the hall, past the dinosaur bones, is the headmaster's office.
What is headmaster's name?
His name was Headmaster Baron.
Baron?
Yeah, Baron. Baren.
Is he in the office right now? Is the office open? Is he?
I mean, he probably should be in his office, but
He probably should be.
Should
Is
be.
it lunchtime? You know these schools, they love their lunch times.
he says, I mean, yeah, I mean, he says I'm on my smoke break, and he's up there smoking.
Oh, you're on your snow break. Where do you work in the university, or are you a student?
He says, "Oh, I'm the He says, "I'm the professor of magical fauna." He says,
Magical what?
"Magical fauna."
Fauna.
Emily gets intrigued because, druid.
Menard kind of tilts her head and goes, Amity, we have somebody we can talk to.
I was gonna say, Amity,
Let's have
do
a
you
class.
want to stay here with this tall elf man?
She begins to ask him a bunch of questions. Like, so, have you ever seen an owlbear? Because I've always wanted to see the owlbear. Oh my god, they're like my favorite animal. She just keeps going and going. This is the only time where she's ever done this.
I wonder if
Yeah.
the school has a menagerie of animals.
A menagerie?
What's that? A menage a trois? What?
No, a menagerie, a collection
Whoa,
of things.
sir, that is uncalled for.
Oh, sorry.
But do they?
I don't know. There's a bunch of students here you could ask. There's the professor right there too. He might be into it. I don't know.
Is this elf
Wait.
professor? Was he eyeballing Amity when he was talking about the menage a trois?
No.
Oh
Oh my god, was he eyeballing me?
Yeah, maybe.
You and Amity.
God.
If this is creepy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yes, Amity just keeps on going. So, what exactly makes the Displacer Beasts teleport? I never wrap my head around.
It's-
So Halruna's gonna start heading inside and allows Amity to get her fill of knowledge from the professor.
What is the
think that's-
professor doing? Is he just standing there with a blank face?
No, he's smoking.
He's on his cigarette
Is he
break.
answering my question?
What was the
What?
question? I'm sorry.
I was asking how Displacer Beasts work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He says, okay, anyway, yeah, so you see, they're a displacer beast and they displace stuff.
Amity just gets downtrodden, her tail droops. She's so disappointed.
Amity, I think he wants you to pay for the class. He's not gonna give out information for free.
He says, okay, you know what? This one's on the house, he says. He says, anyway, so the way displacer beasts, do that. He says, the way they teleport is they have a. He says they have a. A teleportation gene right in their brain, and they just think about teleporting and they do.
I thought it would be
They
more
also-
complex, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't they also like project secondary
Yeah.
versions of themselves too?
Yeah,
They displace and they project.
yeah, they create illusions of themselves to lure their prey into thinking they're somewhere else.
Decoy.
So have you ever seen one?
He says, yeah.
You have one on campus.
He says, yeah, we have a stuffed one. He says,
Oh,
Stuffed.
Oh.
But how did you acquire a stuffed displacer beast? I thought they're quite fearsome, aren't they?
well, yeah, but this one was raised by the. He says, this one was raised by the school. He says, and
Did-
it
Are
died.
they
how did it die?
endangered? Are they
Well,
endangered? Like,
No, if anything, they make things endangered.
But if it was raised, was it natural causes?
Yeah, it just got old.
Good. I shall go see it if we get the chance.
What? He says, what? You thought we killed it? He says, what? Do you think we're monsters?
I
Yes.
don't know what I thought.
yes.
He said, hearing you say yes, he just kind of crosses his arms. He says, "Good day, all,"
Dang
and
it.
he goes back to just smoking his pipe.
Okay,
think I'm
Orca
getting
just
it.
says, "Good day to you, sir," and then walks away.
I don't think I'm getting into this university, guys.
Yeah.
I think you ruined my chance.
Sorry, we've kind of just went into complete insanity here tonight, everybody. I thought I had this whole session kind of planned out, but then I realized, oh shit, I fucked up some more on the way.
Hey, it's like we went off the rails.
Ah!
At this point, it's par for the course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We jumped the tracks.
Yes.
Oh, up the stairs.
We're
We've
not
lo-
conducting
Turn
ourselves
left.
properly.
We've lost our train of thought.
It's Headmaster Baron. Go
Mhm.
up the stairs to the left at the end of the hall.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
go in height order. Should we go
Okay.
in height order up the stairwell?
High order.
Height order. Hey.
I take up the rear.
Well, that means that what?
Who's the shortest? They go first.
Orkin.
I'm 5'1". Who's winners?
I think I made Emily 5'4", 5'5".
Yay! I win.
How tall is Mina?
Hold on, let me double check. I think she's 5'9", I think. Hold on.
You're third.
Yeah, she's 5'9". Mina's 5'9".
I'm 6'1", so I got the rear.
Yeah.
All right, Orkin, lead the way.
All right. Speaking of rears, watch mine, and I go up the stairs.
Clunk, clunk, clunk,
Yeah.
clunk. Because you're in metal, right?
Yep. Clink, clink, clink. It's like watching
Whoever's
a metal
behind me-
lobster go up the stairs.
So whoever's behind me has dodged my tail.
Jumping rope. It's like jumping rope.
No.
Right?
And every once in a while, I'm right behind you, Audacity. And every once in a while, you'll feel your tail hit something. And if you turn around and glance up, you'll see that she's holding her warhammer out in front of you, so in front of her, so that your tail lands on top of it and slides off instead of hitting her.
What are we doing?
Because
All right.
because Mina knew better than to grab your tail and move it out of the
Yeah.
way.
Sensitive appendage.
Right?
Sit on our tail. She really likes that.
No.
Elruna is
way
able
to
to take the stairs 2 at a time. It's just normal steps for her.
Orkin is taking toddler steps up. clunky.
Hold on to the railing. Hold on to the railing. You don't want to fall.
Gosh, Mom, stop! You're
How
gonna
far? How
embarrass
far-
me in front of my friends, Mom.
How high do the stairs go?
Are we there yet?
Yeah.
I will turn the staircase around.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It only takes you about like maybe less than like 30 seconds to go up the
All right.
stairs. You open the door, and you see like and when you open the door, you see like in the foyer of the university, there's 3 separate ways. There's 4 separate ways to go. There's back. There's forward, which leads up to like which is another flight of stairs. This one's like curved. It's like it's curved. It's like a excuse me. It's like a marble staircase with like blue carpeting on it, or like a blue rug going all the way down it.
So we're talking about like a grand staircase.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Ah.
Then there's right and there's left.
We have to go left. I wrote down left on my parchment and my writing utensil.
Good job, Haruna.
I have no memory.
Alright.
Go left.
Go to the headmaster's office, and for Saloon's sake, please knock.
Jeez.
Yes. Go left and go to the end of the hall and look for the name Headmaster Baron.
Knocky, knocky.
Okay, yeah, you knock.
Knock, 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 knock. Don't do the last 2.
Knock, knock.
Oh!
Oh, you said don't. I'm so sorry.
Oh! Drive them nuts. They'll want to come to the door.
Oh, aha. Your master plan.
Right.
We knock on the headmaster's door. Anybody at home?
I go up to the door and I start
yeah.
knocking.
Yep. Yeah. You see the door open, and what you see is so Jill walk in as it opens.
No, we wait to greet whoever opened the
Is
door.
it creaking? Is it like,
Yeah.
creaking open like eerily? Like
No, it just opens normally. It's just like a big metal door that opens.
Is there anybody standing there, or did it open on its own?
There's no one standing there, but if you walk inside, you will see like behind, like sort of like behind, like kind of like I guess behind the door, you'll see 2 automatons on tracks, like one on each door, and like you can guess that's what opened the door.
Oh gods, please don't let the headmaster be an automaton as well.
You said it out loud.
Yes.
Hey.
You hear a voice say, "No fear." He says, "No fear there, Missy. I am not one of those."
Oh, thank Shantae.
He says, "So I haven't seen any of you here before, so I assume, from what I've been told, is that I assume you." He says, "I assume the 4 of you are the owners of that hideous ice out there," and he refers to the train.
Not exactly.
we don't own it. I wouldn't say we own it.
We only utilized it for transportation. Unfortunately, it's an irritation that we'll have to deal with later. But no, we came here for a purpose.
Sorry.
Headmaster Baron, I presume.
I presume.
Yeah.
He says, "You presume right."
Yes.
Yay, I'm presuming.
He says, "You presume right, my small friend."
Oh.
We are but 4 poor traveling circus men.
No, we're not.
You have time, Headmaster. Stay a spell with us. We have a question for you.
He says, "Yeah, I got time. I'm just filling." He says, "I'm just choosing who to expel from the school." He says.
Ooh, what a fun job. It's kind of power. I like that.
Do people often get expelled?
He says, you know, if they get my bad side.
Okay, guys, let's stay on his good side.
So you only expel the ones that will cry when you expel them? Or?
I don't
you know,
like you. Get out.
He says, I mean, you know, like, you know, that's always a benefit, I guess.
So how long have you been headmaster here?
He says, oh, probably for a good, you know, about a good 15 years after the other one died.
The other one that died. Okay, so you were not here back when
Yes, he
it
was.
first became a school.
Yes, he
He
was.
says, huh?
Yeah, he was. He said
Yeah,
15 years.
Yeah, he says, I mean, I wasn't headmaster, you know, 20 years ago, he says, but I was, like, you know, I was part of the senior staff. And he says, I got voted as headmaster, he says.
We're here looking for a former patient of this place.
Oh, he says, oh, you mean when it was a, he says, when you mean it was a, an asylum. He says, yeah, nasty business that. He says, a lot of them just got thrown out of the street. He says,
Do you happen to know where, and I insert the dude's name is?
Hans Vorarlberg.
says, he says, I've heard the name, but I've never met him. But I heard rumor is he's the one who built that bandstand out there. He says.
Oh,
He says, speaking of that, that's always been one of the big centerpieces of this university. You know, even he says it was a center. He said it was a centerpiece to help like calm down like the asylum patients, and it says it also like you know, it was a big centerpiece of our university. But it seems that he says it seems it stopped playing a few years ago. He says, and he says, you know, if you can get it playing again. You know, maybe I could dig up some info on this guy. Maybe even pay you for it.
but why can't you just tell us now?
Says if I told you now, would I get my bandstand fixed?
You're,
What did you
gonna
hire?
say.
you're assuming that we have the mechanical knowledge to know how to fix it.
He says, well, either you don't, and then you know, he says, well, you know, think about it like this way. You know, let's say you do and you fix it and you get your information. Well, now we're both happy. And he says, well, let's say you don't. And he says, well, you know, sucks for both of us, but at least we're also both impressed.
What race is the headmaster, by the way?
He is a Eladrin elf.
Ooh.
Minora is, her hackles are already up. Because
But the real question is, what season is he in?
He's in winter season. That's why he's kind of frigid right now.
Mm.
Are you saying, sir, that you don't know who to ask how to fix it? And that's why it has never been fixed?
He says yes. He says I've tried to call people to fix it, but he says really only a genius understands how to fix this. He says.
Hmm.
Shit.
Well, damn.
Well, guys, damn it, I'm out of this. I can't.
do we know?
Yes.
Do you know where Hans is? Because he could probably be able to fix it if we could go get him and he could fix it for you.
He says I do not know where Hans is, but he says even if I did, why would I tell you? Because there's no guarantee you'd come back.
Damn it, he's smart.
Minora grumbles under her breath. Pompous asshole. Quietly
And
to
we
herself.
I remember to Minora and ask, I don't know much about your culture, but is exploitation a common practice?
Only when they're in the bad mood.
Ah,
How do we get him into a good mood?
We don't. I'm afraid we'll have to deal with it until he decides to change his season. We're gonna have to go see if we can fix this thing. Though I have no idea how that's possible, considering that none of us have any mechanical inclinations to anything that has to do with automatons, because we've never seen them until now. So, I don't know what to tell you. I guess we'll just wing it.
Orkin, you're the closest. Do you have any idea? Or do you just do a stone?
Yes, he continues to stare at the walls.
I have a question. Among our party, is anyone here quite charismatic?
Orkin's got me beat.
I'm going to -1 in charisma.
You're pretty charming, Orkin. Do you think you could try charming him into helping us?
Do we want to twirl my hair and try to seduce him?
I do not know.
Minora will basically sighs and says, "You'll be wasting your time. They're stubborn in this season. We might as well go see if we can fix the damn thing." Because when she's in her winter season, she gets like headstrong and yeah. So
Okay.
cold, stoic, and matter of fact, and takes no bullshit. Yeah, that's definitely winter season.
Headmaster Baron, would you mind sharing with us the individuals or the types of professions that you have reached out to already regarding the fixing of this bandstand?
Say it again, sorry.
Well, just to be blunt, I want to know who he's already reached out to and asked, so that we don't double, we don't do that as well. I want to start wherever he left off at, kind of a thing, in terms of who he's reached out to find out, just so we don't
And what they've
ask the
attempted.
same people.
Oh, he says. Well, he says he says he's consulted both wizards and what are the wizards that use machines?
Artificer?
Artificers. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. He says I've contacted artificer, wizards, really anybody. He says even Warforged, thinking maybe they have something in common with these automatons. But he says no dice though. He says he says there's an object that goes inside the machine that nobody really knows how to make. He says.
The object?
do we
Is this
know-
like a power source or something?
He says yes.
It could be possible that it's a perpetual motion. The automatons are perpetual motion, so perhaps the mechanism for perpetual motion is broken or stuck or something, and that's the reason why they're not working. Or they just need to be wound up, apparently, just like a train. It wouldn't hurt to look. It'd be a waste of time, but we'll still do it anyway.
If it's missing a part, maybe we can find something roughly the same shape.
So missing a part, there's an actual part that's literally gone, like someone stole it, and that's why it's not working.
No, he said they just broke down over time. We could also consult with Oscar. Perhaps he might have some insight.
He doesn't even know how to get the train to get charged. I don't trust Skittles.
I doubt he knows what to do.
We can't ask. I mean, it might surprise us.
I don't want to talk to that guy. You guys go ahead.
Again, so the power source is no longer providing power, so we need a new power source. Is that what I'm getting? Because he talked about there was an object.
How big is the bandstand?
It's about 10 feet high and 10 feet wide.
And it's the automatons are fixed, correct? They can't move or be moved.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So there's no taking him over to the train charging station and charging them. Oh well, I tried.
Well, we can. Like the train, we can push it.
Let's see if I can find like a good. Looks like this.
I'm thinking Chuck E. Cheese or Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
This is what it looks like. It's that big thing in the middle there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically the stage at Chuck E. Cheese or Five Nights at Freddy's, and they can't move.
Yeah.
Okay.
10-foot high, like pavilion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we'll go take a look at the bandstand and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. But if it's not working, it means it ran out of energy. It could be the battery's dead, whatever the equivalent to a battery is in Faerun. And
I have Thunderwave. I have.
No, we don't need Thunderwave or anything. Is there a Radio Shack around here?
No.
Oh, metagaming. Sorry.
Ye old gramophone check.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, I guess better go see what we can do, if anything.
Anything else we should ask the headmaster? Anything else?
he's not going
Like-
to give us any information until we go fix the bandstand, so.
Oh,
wait,
not
I have
seducing this guy. Is that what's happening?
No.
I mean,
Because he's already got his shirt unbuttoned a little bit.
Or
No.
can you keep your chest hair to yourself this time?
I'm not a butler, but my dad was.
God. Before Emily walks out the door, she turns around and she says, "One more question. Where is the supposed stuffed displacer beast?"
He says, "Oh, that's across the hall by the anthropology. By the magical fauna door." He says,
Yeah, we met the professor there. Charming fellow. Charming. Not really. No.
"Yeah, he's kind of like me. We get along pretty well." He says,
I can see that.
Chummies. Chums.
Surly.
Wait, does that mean that he is interested in menage?
No. No.
TOS, TOS. Okay, let's go check out the bandstand and see what we can figure out, if anything.
Please.
When Ara walks out of the office, she's like, I'm done with this dude. You can definitely
Not
tell.
entirely.
You can definitely.
We're not done with him yet. We
You-
still have.
I know,
we
you
can.
can-
We can get info.
You can definitely tell Minora, he bristled the hell out of her. She was like, fine, whatever, let's go do it. Like, talking through her teeth.
Exploitation at a place of learning. God.
Typical for
Who would've
people in
thought?
power.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Thought.
"Right."
Someone gets just a little bit of power and they think they're a god.
He just expels anyone he doesn't like. I honestly, she keeps like the conversation going while going down the stairs, so it kind of fades out.
And Minora's right there with you. And you guys
I
have
love
never
those
seen
bits.
you guys have never seen Minora talk this much. The guy rubbed her the wrong way.
Yeah, Emily's talking more the more she gets frustrated.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Surprised no one tried to roll charisma against the guy.
I mean, if Orkney wants to.
Am I seducing this dude or what? I mean, we're like out of the room.
No, like,
Charisma doesn't mean seduce.
It just
yeah, like you could have tried to negotiate with them. I mean, yeah, I guess I could have called for some checks, but no one really seemed like that's what they
Well,
wanted to do.
I wouldn't even know what I'd be rolling for. What am I trying
to
to
convince
get
him
out of this?
to convince him to give us information so we don't have to fix the bandstand or to make him more amenable to our request.
Maybe to get him to ask for something a little more tangible that we can provide him with, like
Since we're not
maybe, like-
mechanically inclined.
yeah.
So okay. Well, are we going back in the room? What's going on?
I mean, did you leave the room?
You know,
I think the two gals left because they were talking as they were leaving.
Yeah.
But I'm still there and you're still there.
We-
So
me and Aunt, we walked down to the bottom of this, like down to the top where the hallway towards. We walked down the hallway and are standing at the top of the stairs waiting for you guys to come because we
all the
were
way
just
down to the
frustrated.
hall. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to roll and try to see if I can get any more information?
Yeah,
Did you-
you need to ask, like, provide some sort of alternate.
Did you guys leave his office already or no?
Not me. I didn't leave yet.
No,
I don't think Orkin left.
yeah, just
No,
me.
I was the first one in, last man out.
Me and Audacity
Yeah,
left because we were frustrated with his attitude.
Yeah, Orkin, if you want to try to roll persuasion against them, feel free.
Okay, just regular roll.
Yeah, yep.
19 plus 6 is
Ooh.
25.
What do you say to him?
Listen, pal, just want to know, is that all you know? Is there anything else you can give us? Any other details that could, smooth things over? I'm not good in real life with this, so.
I got you.
Anything to help us to.
Yeah, anything that would help this situation resolve itself.
He says, "Yeah, I can help you." He says, "You know what?" He says, "You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll throw you guys a bone, I guess." He says, In fact, I'll give you guys an extra piece of information just because why the hell not, right?"
So he's so charming, this Orkin man. He's so charming.
Right. So the first one he says is, you know that boat down there?
Boat
Yeah.
in the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, there's a couple down there who's been down there for a couple of days. He says, maybe they might be able to help you pull your boat. I mean, pull your train.
Oh,
Couple.
a couple. Damn it! I'm still gonna have to. Do I have to seduce a couple? I don't say this out loud.
No.
So in the
That's not
boat, there's a
forte. I'm
couple
like-
who might
Okay.
be
So is
able
it
to tow.
Big boat?
Yeah, it's like a barge.
You're not there.
You didn't say. God.
You're not there.
No, it's about tugboat size.
Jesus.
Guys, I swear, didn't I say something about the boat? Didn't I say something about the boat earlier?
You said put the
Yeah, you're
train
on a boat.
on the boat.
Well, I was getting
You're not a
to
boat.
that. I mean, it was a train of thought, and y'all just shut that down.
Oh,
And then he says,
Alright.
but yeah, this Hans Wohlberg guy. He says, I never personally met him, but he said, he says he did have before he disappeared from here 10 years ago. He says he did have some friends here who were professors. He says so. Yeah.
So he
He had
disappeared?
friendship with some of the professors.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the professors are still currently working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get a list of names?
He says that would be telling now, wouldn't it?
well, we're just friends here.
Orkin.
Yeah.
Try
What I do now?
offering something else. Try offering something else.
He says,
I
aren't you,
button my shirt some more.
did you guys tell him you were detectives or no?
We didn't say who.
We didn't give our reasons for being here.
Okay, I
No.
can't remember. Sorry.
We
Okay,
just said
so
we
he
were
said-
looking for somebody.
Okay, yeah. So okay, so this is what he'll say. He says yeah. He says one of his friends is the new professor of flora. He says.
Oh,
So, the professor of flora?
Mhm.
That's the person
Yeah, well,
that
it is.
Minara's ears perked.
yeah, wasn't that the guy? So we have to go talk to that guy again? He was an asshole.
No, that
that's
was
the
the
fauna.
fauna. It's the
Oh.
animal guy.
Good.
God.
Okay, no ass guy. Got it. Okay, here we go.
No menage a trois.
Did I get enough? Did I get enough information?
Yeah. I mean, do you feel like you got enough information?
I'm only the human shield here, so I don't know.
You're
I think
okay?
we got a lead is what we got, and we got a possible solution to our future self's problem.
And the fact that the headmaster said that Hans disappeared 10 years ago,
Right.
which means he's not on campus.
I'm gonna say okay. So I'm just gonna get close to. Is he at a desk or in a chair or what? DM.
Say it again.
It's getting
Sorry.
close.
Is he behind a desk or is he in a chair?
He's behind a desk on a chair. It's
Damn it!
actually
No left hands. Sorry. So he's behind a desk on a chair.
yeah. It's
I'm
kind
just
of like
I'm gonna lean my hand. I'm gonna lean on the desk and lean forward and just kind of point at him and said, "You know what? You're a good egg. Can't tell you how much we appreciate your help."
you say that to the guy.
Yes.
Okay. He says well, I appreciate it, but believe me, he says he's actually he's not going to say anything. He's just going to sigh.
All right, Headmaster Baron.
About a
Thank you
silver
so
piece
much.
every time.
Headmaster Baron, I wish you all the best in your decision here of is it going to expel students? Best of luck. I don't know if that's like a sport or something.
Is
Like
it expel like trebuchet or is it expel like flunked?
Orchid. You hear
I'm sorry, I'm talking. He's gonna walk out of the room.
one of our team is calling to us down the hall.
you
Thank
hear
sir.
Minara's voice echo down the hall. Ask him where the professor of fauna and flora are.
Okay, I asked real quick. Okay, okay. Well, I'm leaving now, but just we're leaving now. But do you know where
in the
the
building?
professor is? What?
I know that Fauna's in the building because it's with all of the other animal stuff, and there was supposed to be dinosaur bones or something.
Yeah, so where the
Can we
professor of
get a
flora.
location where he's at right now?
Oh, the guy.
Yeah.
Professor of flora.
He says yeah, he should be teaching his class right about now. He says.
Is it in the building?
Yeah.
Where in the building?
Oh. Where? Is it on this floor? What
He,
floor?
he says it's up the stairs.
Ah,
Down the stairs, Nora.
thank you. Thank you so much, Headmaster, again. Salutations. Greetings, salutations.
And the second you guys come out of it, y'all hear just this heavy sigh just echo down the hallway.
Helruna yells, Guys, you wouldn't believe what just happened.
Why?
We get to go see Flora
Where?
upstairs. We get to see Flora upstairs.
Where? Upstairs.
Flora. On the Flora.
What do you mean on the floor?
On the second floor.
Amity sighs heavily, just enough to echo through the hallway, and just starts walking. We've been shouting when class has been going on.
Wait, Orkin. What?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
Flora? What is Flora?
Um,
Is that a person? Is that a girl?
no, it's what you use to make bread.
Oh, Flora.
Emily
Okay.
sighs again, hearing the conversation. It's flour!
Yes, flower. Flower. Oh, flowers.
No!
Oh,
Horticulture,
Okay, so
herbs,
let's-
weeds, flowers.
let's.
That
I'm
stuff.
Listen,
sure we
you-
can find it with our noses, as I'm sure there's gonna be like smells of like dirt and like
Medicinal sense is what you're just looking for, really.
yeah,
Because a lot of
Yeah,
that will be
maybe-
dried.
and herbs and lemongrass and
I smell potpourri.
yes.
We're on the
Yes.
right track.
All right, up the stairs, height wise, working.
Am I first again?
I'm gonna end the session here if that's okay with everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
But we're going up the stairs.
I'm just trying. I'm just start. We'll pick up next week or 2 weeks from now with that. I'm just trying to get really easily distracted. I'm sorry.
This is a long walk up the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 weeks of walking upstairs,
Right?
and apparently Skittles.
But yeah, what everyone think about tonight? Sorry, like it was kind of disjointed.
Ugh.
It's fine.
Disjointed. There was some definite curveballs, like the whole train thing. I was like completely like clueless. Like I don't know. The boat thing was me just half-assing it, and turns out that I was onto something there.
Yeah.